I'm 68 years old. I spent so much of my life chasing things I thought were important. I thought I had time. But now I realize I wasted too much of it, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. I remember when I was younger, always rushing through life, thinking that success meant wealth, status, and living for the moment. I was always striving for more. More money, more recognition, more adventures. I worked hard, harder than most, trying to climb that corporate ladder. I made deals, made a name for myself, and threw parties that everyone remembered. I thought I had it all figured out, but deep down, there was a void I couldn't fill. I thought money could buy happiness, and I thought love could be found in the chaos of it all. It wasn't until I hit my 50s that I realized something was off. I had everything anyone could ask for: big house, fast cars, expensive watches, everything that's supposed to make you happy. But I still felt empty. I would lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why I didn't feel fulfilled. Sure, I had a great life, but I didn't feel like I was living for something real. It was like I was always chasing a finish line that kept moving farther away. I told myself I'd change. I thought, maybe later, I'll figure it out. Maybe when I retire, I'll slow down and get it together. I'll find meaning then. I put it off, convincing myself that faith and purpose were things that could wait. I convinced myself that I had plenty of time left, and when the time came, I'd change. I would start to think about what really mattered, but for now, I was fine. At least that's what I told myself. Then came the turning point. It wasn't dramatic at first. It wasn't a wake-up call from a near-death experience or a life-shattering loss. It was a quiet evening just like any other, and I was alone in my apartment. I had just turned off the lights when I felt an overwhelming sense of emptiness. It hit me like a wave, and for the first time in years, I wasn't sure what I was doing with my life. I had everything, yet I had nothing. I sat there in the dark, feeling the weight of the years I'd wasted. And it hit me. I was looking for something outside of myself to fill the hole inside. But no matter how much I had, I was never going to feel truly complete. I started questioning everything. Why was I chasing after things that couldn't bring me peace? Why was I still so afraid of slowing down and embracing what really mattered? I started to question myself, and I started to question God. I had heard about Him before, sure, but I had never really given it much thought. I thought, maybe I just haven't been looking in the right places. Maybe there's something to this faith thing. I didn't want to just follow the crowd or just believe out of tradition. I needed something real, something that would fill that hole inside me. So I started reading, learning, and asking questions. And that's when I found what I was looking for. I didn't plan to become Muslim. In fact, it was the last thing on my mind. But the more I read, the more I understood. The teachings, the truth, the clarity, it felt like a light bulb had gone off in my mind. I realized that everything I had been searching for was right there. I didn't need to keep running, pretending, or lying to myself anymore. Islam was the answer to my questions. It wasn't just about following a religion. It was about embracing peace, about finding clarity, about living in a way that aligns with truth. It wasn't about arguing. It wasn't about debate. It was about letting go of the lies I had been telling myself and accepting the peace that came with surrendering to the truth. But here's the thing. I wish I had found it sooner. My biggest regret is that I waited. I thought tomorrow was guaranteed. I thought I had all the time in the world, but that's not how it works. Time runs out, and it doesn't wait for anyone. Death doesn't wait for you to figure it out. Truth doesn't chase you forever. It comes when you're ready to hear it, but you have to accept it. And I wish I hadn't wasted so many years. I spent so much time building walls around myself, protecting my ego, thinking I had to do it all on my own. I thought I didn't need anyone. I thought I could handle everything by myself, but I was wrong. I isolated myself, and it cost me. It cost me connection, it cost me peace, and it cost me the chance to truly know myself and others. If you're reading this, I want you to think about what you're holding on to. What lies are you telling yourself? What are you avoiding? If you're delaying something, if there's something you've been meaning to do but keep pushing it off, ask yourself why. What are you afraid of? Time is running out, and the truth doesn't wait. If you're not ready now, when will you be? I'm asking you, if you died tonight, would you be ready? Have you found peace? Have you found the truth? Or are you still lying to yourself, still thinking you have time to figure it out? I accepted Islam late, but I don't want you to wait like I did. I want you to find what I found. I want you to experience the peace and clarity that comes with embracing the truth now, not later. Don't waste any more time. Life is too short for that. Reflect on it. Share your thoughts. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment. Let's start the conversation. We can't change the past, but we can make the most of what we have now.